Hello everyone, welcome to GameTechUK and a look at Xenon Racer, an upcoming racer coming out to the consoles and the PC the 28th of March. It's developed by 3D Clouds, it's built using the Unreal Engine and it's published by Sedesco, the same people that are bringing us Truck Driver. Sedesco asked me if I'd like to have a look at the pre-release version in preparation for the release in March, and of course I jumped at the chance, so I'm going to get in, show you a couple of tracks, a couple of cars, so let's get in, let's have a look. So I'm going to jump straight into a race so you get an idea of what it's about immediately. So at the moment I can only show you 2 tracks, and that's USA and Japan, but it's going to have 20 tracks from all around the world: Canada, United Emirates, France. There's loads of tracks in there. You can race them in reverse as well, so that effectively gives you 40 tracks. It's going to be 6-player online. You can choose the amount of tracks and conditions as well. We are going to go to Miami, USA, and we're going to go just sunny conditions. This is quite an easy track. These are the cars. I can show you 4 cars. So we've got the Nebula GT normal, then we've got the Nebula Performance GT, which is probably my favourite. I do like this car. Then you've got the GT LMO2 and the performance version of that as well. So we're going to use the Nebula Performance and have a look around this track. You can see the graphics there straight away. Unreal Engine, looks fantastic, and it's quite exciting to play as well. It's all there, all the graphics are there, and don't forget this is an indie developer, this isn't a AAA, so it looks absolutely fantastic. Okay, so there's my car. So bottom left behind me you can see a meter. That's your damage meter. When that gets to 0, the car's broken. You can carry on, but you will get recentered on the track. And obviously in the middle of the screen you've got the speed. Over to the right you've got your boost meter. Now this can be refilled in 2 ways. That's either doing drifts like this, or picking up the boost in the middle of the track. Obviously once you have filled one of your boost meters, one of 3, you can boost. And this game is all about precision drifting and absolutely caning it round. And I tell you what, once you get the drift right, is very, very rewarding. And the other thing I do like as well, look at it's almost like a 3D effect right in your face of that rear wing. I know I'm not racing it, I'm just showing you. Also it's got this unique, and I mean very unique, sort of hologram in the middle of the screen for who's behind you. Now this is the first time I've seen this. It's fantastic. It really, really is. And I tell you what, a few other games could, Forza for example, could have that sort of system of who's behind you. I think it's fantastic. You have got to look behind, but that could actually be of use in serious racing. I really like the little hologram radar for looking behind. So let's get a boost up. But it is all about drifting. It is a sort of drift and boost game. It's going to have 6-player multiplayer for the PlayStation and Xbox as well. But once you get them drifts, it is really, really rewarding. I think I've got it on medium difficulty. So using the boosts, it can be, as long as you're not hitting the side like that. The idea is obviously to keep that boost chain going, because all the time you're boosting, you're filling up all the time you're drifting, sorry, you're filling up that boost chain, and you just want to keep using the boost as much as you possibly can. But look at the frames, everything is running absolutely perfect. This is quite an easy, sort of very open track. We'll go to Tokyo in a minute, and that's more challenging. But you can see the graphics here look absolutely fantastic. There are different modes for views. I mean, that's quite a nice view. As is that. I like the rear view mirrors, they're cool. You've got roller coasters going over you. It's very, very cool. I like that one for some reason. The rear wing right in your face. I mean, I never really play games like this in third person, but this one you would. Bit like Burnout. I mean, it's got the DNA of the old sort of classic arcade races. You can imagine pumping pounds into this at an arcade. It's that sort of game. But obviously you'll have it on your console to play with your friends. Right, let's have a look at USA at night time in a different car. Now this is a bit of a beast, this car. And look what happens to the car. Bits of it come out as you accelerate. I love it. It looks fantastic. It's really cool. The presentation in this game is second to none, as you can see. It's that drifting. And I think once you get your turn in for all the tracks, having 4 or 5, 6 players drifting around these corners would actually look quite a spectacle as well. There is a photo mode as well, so we can take some photos and move around, because it's the Unreal Engine. We're used to this feature in the Unreal Engine, and it's fantastic. But yeah, you can do the photo. I mean, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? So we can produce some really good pictures, and we can customize the cars as well, which I'll show you in a second. Let's resume. Sounds different as well. The cars do have an individual sound. Look at the sparks. I mean, it's true arcade, isn't it? But once you get them drifts, let me show you what it looks like, or what happens. You can see the meter to the left of me going down. That's my damage meter. So obviously in a really hectic race, you're going to be hitting that. So let's find out what happens. Obviously I'm 8th, but I want to show you more about the game than winning. So once your damage meter is empty, you get 100% damaged, and you get put back on the track. Well, in a competitive race, that's going to lose you the race. So you want to try and stay off the corners as much as you can, because the skill in this game is finding your drift points. And once you found the drift points, boosting around them as well. That's going to be the skill here, is boosting and drifting at the same time, because you can fill your refill your boost meter by drifting. Look at all the bits on the car moving, which I think is really cool. But like I say, we're going to have 20 tracks that can all be raced in reverse. So effectively, 40 tracks, 20 of them being, you know, unique tracks, but you can race them in reverse. So it's going to be a lot of tracks. It's going to be quite competitive online. As I say, it's 6-player online. I think there's more on the PC, but on the PlayStation and Xbox, it's 6. So get 6 of your mates in here, drifting around the course together. I think could be quite cool. Right, let's go to Tokyo in another car. So this is a lot harder. This track is one of the harder tracks. Look at it though. Look at the amount of detail. It looks fantastic, doesn't it? But yeah, this does contain a lot more sharper bends than the American track, which is very open. Detail-wise, it's second to none. Look at the detail in the actual trackside detail. It's fantastic. It really is. It really is. Now I'm playing this on PC, but obviously it's coming out to the consoles as well. When I finish this race, I'm going to show you the customizing you can do on the cars as well. There's a huge amount of customizing. You can make these cars very unique, which again is a great thing. Change the liveries and body kits, so hang around for that. The one thing I will say is it's very rewarding once you start getting your boost, not combos together as such, but chaining each corner together and getting the boost just right. It is where the value is in this game. And once you learn the track and learn your turning point for the drift. See, I haven't... Oh, I did do it that time. That's quite a hard corner to get that drift round without touching the barrier.
ERS system just reloaded.
Yeah, let's have some boost. Oh! Can't do it on that one. Look at the sparks though. It's a real arcade pleaser. If you like your arcade races and fed up with having to tune cars and get your corners absolutely right, this is just to sit back on the sofa. It's got split screen multiplayer as well, so get that old-fashioned multiplayer going with a friend sitting on the couch. That's what it's about, as well as online. But getting your friends around or family and playing this in front of the same TV, I love that. I love that. Not enough games do that now. 5th. I don't think I'm going to recover from this one. I'm going to use them boosts. Got a sharp right-hander coming. Can we get it? Oh, too sharp. It's fine. I'm just blown away by the amount of detail trackside. It really is a fantastic effort. Because it all builds in immersion, doesn't it? The more details we've got, fireworks going off, you know, trains going overhead. It's just, you need that for the immersion to tell the story of the location you're at. It reminds me a little bit of Burnout. In a funny kind of way. Scud Racer, if anyone remembers Scud Racer, it's a little bit like this. It's got the DNA of the older games, but obviously with the brand new graphics and on the brand new consoles, but it's got its DNA foot firmly in the old racers of old. Right, let's go into the garage and see how far we can go with the customization to really make this car our own. Start off with body mask, so we can do predefined stickers and liveries. Then we've got wheels, which I think is actually tyres. So that's the tyres. And we can paint them, we can do all sorts of stuff to them. Then we've got the rims. We can change the actual rims on the car. Oh my god, look at some of them. Look at that. That looks awesome. You can see the brake calipers in there. Yeah, definitely going for that. I want that. Then we've got the front wing. Some crazy choices for the front wing. Absolutely crazy. But of course you want it as crazy and as individual as you possibly can. Then we've got the middle wing. Okay, so you can literally down to even the tiniest bits of detail along the side of the car. Then we've got the back wing. Now I love the current back wing. Let's see whether there's a better one. Yeah, oh, a splitter. We've got a rear wing splitter. That's quite nice. And an ironing board. No, I think I like... Oh, I don't know. I quite like that one actually. I think we'll have that. Then it goes across to the window. Okay, you can actually change the colour of the window. So if you're going for a real sort of neon version, that would be handy there. Then you can change the RS, which is the boost system as well. You can have a longer boost, but it's less power, or more power and a shorter boost as well. So there's quite a lot you can customise to make this car your own. So there you go everyone, just a very quick look at Xenon Racer, out at the end of March. Can't wait for it, going to be showing it on the channel. Hopefully in the near future I can show you some exclusive content as well. New tracks, new cars that you haven't seen anywhere else. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this title and what platform you're going to get it on as well. Leave me a cheeky little like to see more videos like this. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a lovely day and I'll see you in the next one.